See somebody telling you, I'm going through this. Okay, I've not eaten for 5 days. So please, can you lend me this amount of
You're a
money?
student leader,
Forgetting
that's why.
that at some point, you are broke. And one annoying thing is a student calling you around past 11 or maybe to 12, telling you that I'm trying to register my course. In my 200 level, I had just one trouser, one black trouser, but you will never notice it. Confident in yourself. You don't have it today does not mean you're not going to you're not going to have it.
Advice would you give to young women who are aspiring to leadership?
Know what you're coming for. Like, know why you want to become a leader.
Yeah.
Even though my election happened like, let me just say it exploded like bomb.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pulse Check by Campus Force NG, where we have real conversations with leaders and voices that shaping our campus. I am Godin, and I am your host for today. With me is the Vice President of the Seventh Crocodile Republic, the Student Union Government of Federal University, Otuoke, Bayelsa State, and I would like you all to meet her. Please, ma'am, introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I am Comrade Tubode Mary Victor.
We are here to talk about leadership, challenges in her office, her programs, and her Girl Child initiative. Please, ma'am, I would like to ask you some questions. First question is, what inspired you to run for the position of the Vice President, Student Union Government of the school?
Okay, I'd say what inspired me was the force to become a leader, like to render service to the student community, to serve the student community. That's one of the things that motivated me to run for the position.
All right, so do you always see yourself as a leader?
Yes.
Wow, okay, that's nice. So what was the toughest moment during your campaign while you were campaigning for your position?
I'll not say there was really a tough moment because of the way my election happened. It just popped up, and then
Yeah.
I'll not say it was really hard and it was not really easy as well.
All right, I see. So what is something people misunderstand about the SUG office?
Okay, I would say something they misunderstand is that they always think that because you're an executive in SUG that you're rich. You have so much money. So, like several times you'll be seeing somebody telling you, I'm going through this. Okay, I've not eaten for 5 days. So please, can you lend me this amount of
You're a
money?
student leader,
Forgetting
that's why.
that at some point, you are broke. And then some of them, if you like, sorry, I'm broke. They'll now start misunderstanding you that you have the money, but you just don't want to give.
All right, so in situations like that, what do you do?
Personally, I don't know for others, but personally,
Yeah.
I would just tell you, I'm so sorry. At this point, I don't have, so please pardon me. But deep down, I'll feel bad that I could not render help.
Oh, I see. So what impact has your administration made to you? What impact do you think you've made to your administration?
Okay, I have learned so much in these past few months.
Okay.
First, I would say it has taught me tolerance because I know me. There are so many things I have tolerated in the past how many months I've been the vice president that ordinarily I wouldn't have. So it has taught me tolerance. It has taught me to endure. It has taught me to work with people, how to connect with people and all of that.
All right, talking about there are things you can't tolerate if not for the position. What are those stuff that you've seen, you've experienced in your seat, and you feel like on a normal day you will not take this nonsense?
No, I don't call it nonsense. I will not call it nonsense, but one annoying thing is a student calling you around past 11 or maybe to 12, telling you that I'm trying to register my course. Ordinarily, you call me by that time, I will not take your call.
Oh.
Like, the way I will even respond to you, like, why are you calling me by this time? Am I owing you money? But I don't have a choice. If my phone rings, I'll still pick it up.
Okay, so a quick question. If you had more resources, what would you implement immediately?
If I had more resources,
Yeah.
okay, like the sensitization program I just did, I think I would have done a bigger one. And
Oh,
then also looking at the girls' hostel, I think that is where I would have really focused on, because the last time I went there, they complained about their toilets being bad. And as a female student, too, I understand
how
how
it
it is
is.
to like use that kind of toilet. So I think
Okay.
those would have been the areas where I would have channeled the resources to, like, to fix things so that they'll be in good condition.
All right. So this brings us to your Girl Child Initiative program. So why is the Girl Child Initiative program important to you?
First thing first, I'll
Yeah.
say I am a girl.
Okay.
I am a girl. So every girl child around me is important to me, just like I am important to myself. And that, I would say, that's what really inspired me.
Okay, that's really inspiring. So let's see, what specific problem are you trying to solve?
There's no problem that you can solve totally, but
Okay.
the program is just a way of interacting with female students, telling them about their self, about how they can be confident. Being confident doesn't necessarily mean that there is no fear, but you have to limit it to know who you are so that nobody can talk down on you, to understand yourself, to know the environment you're supposed to be, the people you're supposed to interact with, and how to better your future tomorrow.
All right. So what message then do you have for young girls on campus who doubt themselves?
I would say doubting yourself is one of the wrong, like, is there any English like wrongest? I doubt there is. So it is not something you should do. I see a lot of girls looking down on themselves.
Yeah.
It's as bad as some persons refusing to attend classes just because they feel
Yeah. Their clothes
I
cannot
have
be
worn this
clothes.
cloth before,
Yeah.
so if I wear it again, somebody's going to look down on me. I actually have a friend that will even tell you, I have just two polo. If I wear this one on Monday, I'll wear this one on Tuesday. That's confidence, which means you cannot tell her about her.
Yeah.
You should be the one to tell people about you, not people defining you. So I would advise that they be confident in themselves, know what you're here for, leave all the other things that you're saying, all those flashy things. I'm not saying you should not do them, but at least limit them. Know who you are and know why you're here on campus. And that should be your primary goal.
So you're saying it's fine to repeat one clothes as much
I
time as
go
you
repeat.
can.
In my 200 level, I had just one trouser, one black trouser. But you will never notice it because of how I'm going to package myself. If I wash, like, I
Okay.
wash every Saturday. I wash every Saturday to make sure that, like, if I know I wore this t-shirt on Monday last week,
Yeah.
next week I'm going to position it in the way that I wear it on Wednesday. So you don't know that I am repeating. But I had just one black trouser, Aphrodite, and you would never know I am repeating. So that's just it. Be confident in yourself. You don't have it today does not mean you're not going to have it tomorrow. So just be confident. Repeat your clothes. It's your own. You did, as long as you did not borrow it.
Okay.
Nobody's going to question you. So just feel free.
All right. You mentioned something. You said that's how you package it so they don't know it's the same clothes. So you're saying it's not something you can actually show out there. Like, how do I explain that? It's not really cool for people to know you're repeating your own dress. You're the one who just
It's
mentioned
it is
it's your
cool.
okay.
That is why I said you should be the one to tell them who you are. Not them telling you. Not somebody coming to tell you you've worn this cloth again. It's my cloth. I am the one that will repeat it. It's none of your business. That is me telling you who I am. This is the only one I have. So long as I am not borrowing from somebody, it's my cloth, so I have the right to wear it. You don't have the right to question me.
All right then. So what advice would you give to young women who are aspiring to leadership?
Okay. In in the aspect of leadership,
Yeah.
I would say know what you're coming for. Like, know why you want to become a leader.
Yeah.
Even though my election happened, like, let me just say it exploded like bomb. Even at that,
To flash.
yes, I say flash ahead, but even at that, I knew what I wanted.
Yeah.
I spoke to people like my predecessors and all of them. I had people guiding me. I'll be like, this is what I want to do. And if it's some like that is why it is important to have reasonable people around you, reasonable people you talk to.
Yeah.
So the first program I did was with Deputy Senate President. That was a skill acquisition program.
Yeah.
I spoke to my predecessor about it. She was like, it's a good one. Then the next program I told her about was this sensitization program. She was like, she did something like that, but hers was online. So if I am able to do this one and gather students, that it is going to be better, that I should do it. So I started talking to different persons, asking for ideas on because I have never organized anything like this before. So I asked for ideas and all of that. So before you go into leadership, first of all, know what you want to do.
Yeah.
Then have good people, like reasonable people. Not the ones that if you tell them you want to do program for 50 persons, they'll tell you 50 persons are too much now. Do for just 5. The rest, put it in your pocket. No. It should be like, if you talk to this person and tell this person, I want to do a program that will benefit 50 students, they'll be like, increase it to 70, increase it to 80 or 100. And those are the kind of persons you should surround yourself with. Because whatever you do today, it may not speak for you today. It will speak for you tomorrow. And the relationships you build today, they might be of help to you tomorrow because we don't really know who is going to be of help to us tomorrow.
All right, that's good. So when your tenure ends, how do you want to be remembered?
I mean, if you not have done anything that has an impact in your life, just remember me for that one. Don't remember me for any. I'm not going to force you to remember me for anything you feel like. But if you know that I have done something
Yeah.
that has impacted you in one way or the other, you can remember me in that way.
So let's say, what if you really can't tell people, you really can't say much about people. What if maybe in one or two situations you wronged someone and you're not aware? Should you remember for that stuff you just did to the person, or you feel
I'm still trying to think about that person I wronged because I know I hardly talk to people.
yeah,
Yeah, I hardly talk to people. Even before my election, when some persons heard that I was the one aspiring for vice president, even in my class, a lot of persons were shocked because my schedule normally was from house to class, from class back to my house, and even in my compound, so you see me by connection. So I'm trying to figure out, but if there's anybody I have offended without saying, please, I'm sorry, don't remember me for that. Please, I'm sorry, forgive.
all right. Thank you very much. We are happy to have you here.
Thank you.
And I hope your message is able to inspire our youngest on campus. Thank you very much.
I hope so too.
Come to the end of today's podcast. Thank you everyone for watching, and I would say you expect more from Campus Force NG. I am Goody and I'm your host on this podcast.